And we're live. I'm sure people will start coming here in just a minute. I'll give them time to do that. I'm a little bit early. Not too bad early, just a few minutes. Somebody's here, just got a like. Don't know who it is yet, but welcome to the live. Hope whoever it is having a... Courtney, first. You are first. I knew it was you. I don't know why, just had a feeling. I was like, I bet that's Courtney. Sure enough, it was. How was your work day? Did you have a good day? Mine was very uneventful and laid back. This was actually one of the better work days I've had. Hey, Jay, what's going on? How was your day? That's what I was telling Courtney. My day today was very uneventful, laid back. It was a good day. Couldn't ask for much better. Hey, Brian, what's going on, buddy? Courtney said, I called out sick, or probably called in sick. I hate it. I hope you're feeling better now. I hate being sick. It's a bad time. Mike, hey, oh great runner of gear. Hey, thanks, Mike. That's funny. Hey, how you doing, Mike? Hope you're doing okay. Hope everything's going good. Just picked up the 2.0 compact. It's funny you put that up there, Jay, because just about an hour ago, I just ordered an Apex flat face forward set trigger for my M&P 2.0. So as soon as that comes in, there'll be a video of the install of it. There'll also be a video of the trigger pull, because I also ordered a Lyman digital trigger pull gauge yesterday. So all that stuff should be coming in. We'll get into some future videos coming up and stuff like that. But I think you'll like that 2.0. That grip is terrible on your side, but oh man, it's perfect shooting. It's awesome. Mike says, hey, Edges. Edge says, being sick in the summer sucks. It really does. Hey, Jack, how are you doing? Hope your day was great, Jack. Mine was, I was telling him, very uneventful. Had a great day, laid back, couldn't ask for a much better day at work. Mike says doing better, thanks. That's good to hear, Mike. I'm really glad to hear that. I really, really am. Yesterday, I went to Jonesboro, and as most of y'all know, SLD Tundra, Sean on here, his family opened a new catering. His wife's called the catering company, his wife Linda, and she owned the catering company. Well, they just had a grand opening of a building to do like wedding receptions and parties and stuff in like that, where you could go get married and everything. It's a beautiful view, a beautiful building. I was very honored that they invited me to it, and it was an awesome event. I had a great time. She made great food. Somebody made some awesome meatballs. I don't know if she did or the ladies that worked for her, but they were some awesome meatballs last night. Brian says, hey, Mike. Mike says, hey, Jack. Edge says, hello, Jack. Courtney, being sick in the summer is the worst. Happy pre-birthday, dude. Thank you very much, Courtney. As most of y'all know, I turned old this weekend, the big 4-0. We were going to go to Nashville. I don't know if we still are. Hopefully. Hey, let me turn it on live chat. I don't think I'm on live chat, because Edge just said, hey, CC. Okay. Let's see here. Man, I am way behind. And we may still do it because the chance of rain went down to 20%. Edge says, hey, CC. Mike says, hey, CC. Jack says, hello, Edge and Courtney. Courtney says, hi, Jack, Mike, CC, and Jay. Tim, what's up, buddy? How you doing today? Everybody other than Courtney's been doing pretty good. Courtney's been sick, and I hope she gets to feeling better soon. Hope she's not sick now. Maybe she's over it by now, but I hope she is. I at least hope she's feeling better, because she's right. Being sick in the summer is awful. You can't catch your breath because it's so hot and humid. It's just bad. Someone's not here. Do you know who? I don't know who's not here yet. Is it Keenan? Cece, it's your birthday, right, Annie? My birthday is actually Sunday, so this is probably the last you'll see of me till Sunday. So officially, I guess for YouTube, this can be my birthday. Jack says, hey, Jay, Mike, and Cece. Jack says, doing good, gear. That's good to hear, Jack. I wish I'd had some of that good old truck food today. I had Little Caesars pizza for supper, which it wasn't bad, but that truck food. Actually, the reason we're going to Nashville tomorrow, if we wind up going, is to eat peach cobbler off a place called the Cobbler Factory out of one of those food trucks. It's supposed to be awesome. I've heard everybody say it's great. and I've been wanting to try it. So for my birthday, Pam says she's going to take me up there and let me try it. But it's also in a food truck. I can't wait to try it. Looks awesome. You can follow on Instagram and see what they got if you have an Instagram, and it's just called the Cobbler Factory. Edge, congrats to his wife's new building. Yes, it was a beautiful building, beautiful. Mark says, hey buddy, been a while. It has. I'm glad to see you back, and welcome to the live stream. CC, hey Edge and Courtney, Sue Magoo. Jack, hey, Olight is having a big sale on flashlights on July 27th through the 30th up to 40%. I may buy one of those little weapon lights they have out, Jack, just to review one of those small pistol lights, because those things get cheap when they go to 40% off, and there is a lot of people running them now. So I want to put about 200 or 300 rounds through one on a pistol, just see if it keeps running. I mean, Olight makes a good light, and I've never had any problems out of the one I've got, but for a weapon light that cheap, that could really fit some budgets for some people that's on a budget. So I really want to try that and see if it runs. So I appreciate that. I will probably order one of those whenever that sale goes on. King of the Crease says, yo gear. What's up, King? How you doing today? Mike says, King of the Crease, hey. Ed says, yo, King of the Crease. King of the Crease says, hey, Jack. King of the Crease says, Edge. Jack says, yo, King of the Crease. King of the Crease says, hi, CC. CC's a girl, and so's Thumper, by the way. I don't know if she's going to be on here tonight. She's usually on Rob's, but Rob called her a guy the other day, so she's a girl. Mike, sorry you're sick, Courtney. Ed says, Dan. And there's the first mosquito of the night. I wore this shirt for Justin. Let me scoot this back. I don't know if he's on here yet. Justin sent me this shirt for my birthday last week, so I wanted to wear it, and it's short sleeves, and now the mosquitoes have begun. But it's okay. I do this for you guys. Ed says, Dan. Tim says, Throb Nation. Yeah, he'll probably be on here in a few minutes if I was guessing. Jay says, hey, Jack, so happy you ordered the Apex. I was thinking about getting one down the road. Yes, I've owned a couple of Apexes. I actually have some Apexes and some Glocks, and I've actually got to fire a few that were in Smith & Wessons. I will tell you the Apex trigger is better in the Smith & Wesson than it is the Glock. They have a lot of spring changes, and actually the lady said with the forward set flat facing trigger that you can go anywhere from 4 pounds all the way up to like 6 or 6.5 pounds on your trigger pull. I will probably set mine to about 4.5 for carry. That's just where I like being, and that's about where a 1911's at. So for carry, somewhere between 4.5 and 5 pounds is where I'll set mine. But you have a lot of range right there that you can set the trigger pull in. King says, yo, Mike Rootin. Jack says, sorry you didn't feel good, Corey. Hope you feel better soon. Me too, Courtney. Me too. Because like we said, summer sucks being sick in. Ed says, yep, Throb ain't here either. Yep, I have faith. There he is. There's Throb. Mike says, happy almost your birthday. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Courtney says, thank you, Mike. And Throb Nation is officially in the house. He says, hey, you gear. What's up, Throbber? You having a good day? I'm assuming you're getting ready to move out. It's got to be getting close to that time, because I think you said early August, maybe. So you got a couple more weeks. So I'm assuming you're still packing up pretty good. I got to get caught up on videos, Rob. I want to apologize. I've been so busy the last few days that I've not got a chance to watch your last couple of videos, I know. So I will get caught up on that, though. Don't worry. I will get caught up. I've just been swamped the last couple of days. King says, Throb Nation. Mike, Throbby, hey. Courtney, hi, King and Throbber. Dan, happy birthday. Just stopped by right quick, waiting for my turn for a haircut. Hey, thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by and saying hey. Hope the haircut goes the way you want it. Sometimes haircuts don't quite go that way. Usually my barber, she's a woman. She's a CC. Cuts my hair pretty good. She's been doing it now for about 25 years probably. So she's kind of got it down pat, because I ain't changed it in 25 years. But still, every once in a while, I'll touch something up. Mike says, hey, Dan, King of the Crease, yo, Dan. Fish, what's up, Fish? How's the weather in Florida? Do not let it rain in 2 weeks. It's showing 60% chance of rain down there. I don't want that. Fish says, what's up, guys? Throb Nation says, hey, you King. King of the Crease says, Fish. Mike Roten, Fish, dude, hey. Cece, Hope it's a great one, Andy. I really appreciate that, CC. I really do. 40, that's one of the big ones. That's one of the 10s. And technically right now I'm still 39, so I'm going to take advantage of the last few 39 gray hairs I got before they turn officially 40. But it's a big one. I think all the 10s are big ones and all the 9s in between them ain't much. I guess once you get closer to 50, you start getting more aches and pains is what people say. But, till you officially hit 50, that's the big one. Throb Nation, hey Courtney. And then 60's bigger. My dad will be 82 this year, so most of my family have lived to be in their 80s, so I got pretty decent genes. So y'all may be watching me on here for a long time. I'm sorry. Edge says, that's nice of you, Jack. Edge, hey Throbber. Dan says, King of Creeks, Edge, Courtney, and CC. Jack says, is it just me? I keep buffering. I don't know. Is anybody else having a hard time with that? It's not showing anything on my end, so if it's buffering, let me know. Hey, it's Running Gear. That's my Indian name. I got a lot of Cherokee in me. Hey, Thunder. Jack says, hey, Throb. King of the Crease, yo, Thunder 501. Dan says, Mike, is that Toyota still running good, Thunder? I know you got it fixed the other day and you had another issue, so hopefully you got it done. Bush Hog, I told Fish the same thing, Bush Hog. Don't let it rain in Florida here in a couple weeks. It's calling for like 60% chance. We want like a 10% chance at night at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Throb Nation, hey Edge, which we set up a 10 by 10 canopy on the beach. So even if it rains, we probably won't get too wet. Mike says, hey Bush Hog. Throbber says, hey you Jack. Edge, everybody, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for up-to-date content. Thank you very much, Edge. And for those of you who may not be subscribed to Edge or Throb Nation, please check out their channels. They have great channels, and they both do live streams. Throb's is on Monday and Wednesdays, and Edge is on Sundays. I think Throb starts his at 7:30 or 8. I think it's supposed to be 7:30. Sometimes it's 8, depending on what's going on, because he's moving. And Edge's is at 6:30 on Sunday. I could be an announcer. CC, Skeeters. Towed us off around here. Yeah, they're eating me up. I've had like 3 bites now. Throb Nation, hi Dan. At least they're not biting the arm, it's actually moving the camera. They're biting the other one. Throb says, hi Dan. Sup? Bush Hog says, hi Mike. Courtney says, hi Dan. Thunder says, hey King of the Crease. Mike says, how's your pony, CC? Yeah, how's your horse? Hope it's doing better. Throb Nation, sup Tim and Cole. Jack says, hey Fish. Thunder says, hey Throbby. Courtney, thank you Jack. King of the Crease, hi Courtney. Throb Nation, I'm here. Hey, can you see me? I can see you. Throb Nation, we're out 8:03. I was thinking it was early August when you was going out. So I'd say packing is pretty vicious. Have you shot my hat yet? No, you ain't sent me a hat to shoot. I only have one to wear and one that's autographed. And I ain't gonna shoot the autograph one. We're gonna put that in a frame. I was telling somebody earlier, you send me a hat, I'll shoot it, I will autograph it, send it back to you, you autograph it, and then give it away on your channel. It's a twofer with a hole in it. Ed says, hello Bush Hog, welcome to the stream. Bush Hog's here every stream. He's a really good subscriber. And I'm gonna try to meet up with you one day while I'm down there, Bush Hog. I have 2 trips to Ormond Beach, depending on which one I can get away. But one of those 2, I'll try to meet up with you and we'll go grab a bite to eat. Sean says, yo Gear, thanks for coming last night. Thank you for having me, Sean. I talked about that early on in the live. That's a beautiful place you got there. I think you all are going to do great. And I just appreciate you inviting me. I was telling everybody how good the food was, how beautiful the view was there. It's just an awesome place. Jack says, hey Cole, Throbber, be delivered tomorrow morning. Jack, they got held up. Okay, good deal. If it gets here tomorrow morning, I will definitely shoot it and autograph it. Probably won't be tomorrow, but I'll try to shoot it one day this weekend. Get it back to you Monday or Tuesday. Ed says, congrats, Sean and Linda, on the new place. Very much so. It was an awesome place. It really was. I really enjoyed it. I could sit there and just look off the back porch. It was just beautiful. Bush Hog says, hey, Edge. Thunder says, hey, Jack. TW, what's going on, Thunder Whisper? How are you, buddy? Based on your live title, Trump voter, are we? LOL. Justin actually sent me this shirt. I am a Trump voter, but Justin actually sent me this shirt, and I wanted to wear it tonight for him because I was born in 1978, 2 days from now. Fish says, it will only rain in the afternoon for about an hour. I'm good with that. Last time, well, not the last time I was in Florida. Last time I was in Florida, I had to evacuate for Hurricane Irma. But 4 trips ago, I went a lot last year. 4 trips ago, it rained every day for hours. It was awful. Highlander, what's going on? Looks like nice weather. Beautiful weather here. Supposed to be beautiful tomorrow too. I'd say it's in the low 80s. It's awesome. In the shade with a breeze. Hope that breeze isn't cutting in on the phone or on the live stream too much. King says, Rob, I got my hat and sticker. Thanks for the fast shipping. That's right. Rob's a fast shipper. Thought Nation says, congrats, Sean. Hope gear didn't jinx it for you. I hope I didn't jinx it either. Jack says, hey, Sean, hope all goes well with the catering. Thank you, Jack. Throb Nation, that's great, King. Hope you like them. TW says, my grandma's turning 95. Doggone. Yeah, that's a ripe old age right there. My grandfather would have been 94 if he'd have made it 4 more days. Dan said, I'll be watching that long. I know. I won't remember what I've said. You'll hear the same story like 6 times when I get that age. Just a heads up. I will tell you the same identical story, and that's probably the only story I'll tell you through the whole live stream. Courtney says that no buffer here. Matthew, what's up? No buffering here. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Thanks for showing up. Sean says, thanks, Rob. Scott, how's it going, Scott? You having good weather up there? We're having great weather here, as you can see. Scott says, Andy, how you doing? Doing good, Scott. I know you like those flips off that boat. We're wanting to buy a boat probably in the fall just because they go down in price. But so next year, maybe I'll get better at that. Ed says, hello, TW. Throb Nation says, hi, Scott. Jack says, hey, Highlander and TW. Throb Nation says, hey, Whisper. Mike Roten says, hey, TW. Courtney says, hi, TW. Jack says, where is Justin? I don't know. Oh, Justin told me last night he wasn't going to be on my live streams anymore. I'm not sure why. I don't know if he's working again. If he is, I can go back to the other time so he can watch it. But he didn't say. I'm going to have to get with Justin and see what's going on. Scott says, hey, Rob. Thunder says, truck is running good. That's good to hear. Dan says, you know how the weather is. Can't nail it down. I know. Wish I could. If I could nail it down, there'd be other people mad. So, you know, it wouldn't do me no good to nail it down. There'd just be somebody else who wouldn't like it. Throb says, Justin is stuck in a cornfield. Maybe. I seen that cornfield picture he had. Maybe he's harvesting some corn, although it didn't look done. Bush Hog, it's raining in Ormond Beach right now. Well, crap. It's calling for rain every day for the next 2 weeks. Kind of makes me sad. I hope it changes. Weather here, it was supposed to be 80% chance of rain tomorrow in Nashville, and now it's down to 20. So hopefully it changes like that for me while I'm down there. Courtney says, poor Justin. Edge says, thanks for mentioning gear. You're welcome, Edge. Anytime, buddy. Tundra says, hi, Mike Roten. How are you doing? CC, Sugardine, poultice, and antibiotics has reduced it to half its size. Sugar and betadine is awesome. Hope I said most of that stuff right. TW says, hey, King. Mike says, that's great, CC. Dan, Courtney, when's your next video? Yeah, Courtney, we've not had a video in like forever. When you going to do another video? The people want to know, including the gear. Scott, I can't get this water set down. Says, what's happening, Brian? Dan, sign me up for that giveaway. The giveaway is going to be at 2,000 subscribers. Right here's the flashlight we can win at 2,000 subscribers. I brought out here just to reiterate it. I'm going to try to get a video up next week about the giveaway. Maybe that'll bring in a few more subscribers. I've been getting, you know, I don't know, 15 subscribers a day or so, 15, 20-ish. I don't know, somewhere through there. So not bad, but hopefully that'll bring in a few more and we'll get there a little quicker and we'll give away a real nice flashlight. Hey, Jack, while I'm thinking about it, my buddy has a Wildcat and I'm going to do a review on it. I'm supposed to pick it up tomorrow if I don't go to Nashville. If so, he works with me and I'll pick it up Monday, but I'm going to be doing a review of the Malkoff Wildcat. Twosome with gear, TW. Will you shoot mine with buckshot? Want mine to look ragged. I can. I meant to tell y'all this. Let me get, I'm at Thunder. So I got the shirts, as y'all know. I got the Gear Runner shirts right here. Showed that last week, and I totally forgot to tell you, if you wanted one, how to get it. And I went inside, and I was like, well, that wasn't very smart. So if you want a Gear Runner t-shirt, no pressure. If you don't want one, that's totally fine. She makes them for orders. I don't have like a bunch of them just on hand, so no big deal either way. But email me at gearrunner24@gmail.com and tell me what size you want. She can also do different colors. If you don't want black, I'm not sure what all colors she's got, but if you prefer a different color, please put down that color. Maybe put down 2 colors, just so that if she doesn't have the first one, she can make it another one. I know, since I'm going to the beach here in a couple weeks, pink, I don't know, but I think she can about do any color. So gearrunner24@gmail.com, and just make sure you send me your name, no money or nothing until the shirt gets done, because like I said, she makes them as you order them. So it might be 2 days, it might be a week. I know her internet went down last night, and she's fighting with Xfinity right now. So to get that back up, sure, I'm thinking it's back up now probably. But she was making them last night, and her internet went down. She couldn't make any more because her program shut off. So if you want one of them, that's it. And like I said, no pressure. There's no pressure. $21 for anything up to an extra large, and $2 more for anything above that. So I guess 23. I think I said 22 last week, but she reminded me it was $2 more. So it'll be 23 for anything above an XL, a double XL. Yeah, anything above a double XL is $2 more, and double XL or down is 21. Tunner says, will you shoot mine? Okay. And if you want it shot, just let me know, and let me know where you'd like to have it shot or whatever. I will gladly shoot the shirt or whatever it is. Hopefully I got hats coming too, but right now I just have shirts. She says she can do hats. I'm just trying to get the shirts going first, and then once I get the shirts on the way, we'll do the hats. But if you want it shot, tell me what you want it shot with. If I don't have that caliber, I'll shoot it with something close to it, and read like a whole lot. Tundra, I made a purchase today that will help when videoing at the golf course. All right, so let me go ahead and say this. I would like to say a thank you right now while it's fresh on my mind. I hadn't forgot about it, but since we're talking about this, I want to say a thank you to an anonymous subscriber. He sent me a gift card today, and I am so grateful for this. He purchased me a GoPro 5 Black, GoPro Hero 5 Black GoPro. I ordered that. My local Best Buy did not have that in stock, so I ordered it. And I thank you so very much. And like I said, he wanted to stay anonymous, but thank you so much for that. It is on the way. I want to let you know I did get it ordered, and thank you so much. So shooting videos will probably get more clear and be more actiony from here on out. Bush Hog says, sounds great. He meant great. But yeah, I will definitely give you a shout when I get down there. One of the 2 times. If I don't get to it in a couple weeks, in 3 weeks, all right, check us out. I figured something out today. If I make it to my first vacation coming up here in 2 weeks, for the rest of the year, I only work 3 weeks out of the month. I never work a full week. I've got a week's vacation in August and September and October, and then we get a week off for Thanksgiving, and then a week and a half off at Christmas. So I was like, I just realized that today, and it made me a lot happier on a Friday, I have to say. Fridays are always good, but when you realize you only have 3 weeks a month to work for the rest of the year, made it a lot better. Ed says, not much, Scott, just relaxing. Courtney says, hi, Dan. Not sure. Do you have any suggestions on what you would like on it? Like it on. Jack says, what did you buy, Cole? That's what I was wondering. It made me think of the GoPro when Cole said that. Scott, me too, Edge. Dan says, another nature one will work. Dan, my turn. Catch y'all later. Hey, you have a good night, Dan. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Edge says, see you, Dan. Mike says, see you, Dan. King Creek says, later, Dan. Jack says, bye, Dan. Bush says, is that a deer? Probably not. I ain't seen a deer in that field in forever. It'd be hard to get me a turnaround for a deer. Plus, I can see behind me. But I did see 12 deers coming back. I think it was 12. 10 or 12 coming back the other night from my house in North Carolina. I went over there and took a new hot water heater. We're switching that over from gas to electric because it just didn't make sense to have gas over there. Actually, the gas from the stove started leaking out, and I hadn't been over there in a long time. One of my buddies went in and smelt the gas. Luckily, he didn't turn on the light or it could have blew up. So the only thing I'll have over there that's gas now is the heat, and the stove and the hot water heater will now be electric. Courtney says, thank you for the suggestion. I will see what I can do. Thundra bought a mount specifically for golf carts to hold the phone. Hey, I did that too, but I didn't use it when I went to Myrtle Beach. I did buy one though. I can't remember what it was called, which one it was, but I bought one of those too. Ed says, nice, Cole. How does it work for you? Jack says, cool. Post them videos. I think he's talking to Thunder. I will be posting mine, so more shooting videos to come. And I have more updates, and I also have some stuff to open. So I have a lot to go over on this live stream. I'm just trying to kind of get caught up on the comments, do something, get caught up on the comments, do something, multitask. Thunder Whisperer, hello Edge. Thunder says, haven't got it yet. Need to look when it's supposed to come in. I have such little patience on stuff like that. I check the tracking like every 5 minutes. Matthew says, I've been watching your channel since I saw you on Jaeger's channel. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. I like Jaeger. Jaeger's a real nice guy. You know, sometimes he comes across on his YouTube channel or stuff like that as like a little forward, but man, when you meet him in person, he is such a nice guy. Just makes you think he would give you the shirt off his back. Thunder Whisperer, hi Jack, that's good today. What good today at the trucks? I'll try to read better. Catering Company, Linda, how are you? You guys may get an autographed hat, but I got a real live Gear in the flesh. Gear was at the house, in the house last night. Thanks again. You're very welcome. I was honored to be there. Thank you for inviting me. I had a great time, and I was telling Sean and everybody on here, you all have a beautiful place there. It was awesome food. Love those meatballs. I was telling Sean how much I love those meatballs. They were awesome. And I could just sit on the back porch and just look off the balcony. But thank you again for having me. Scott says, hey Gear, how bad are the property taxes down there? It's terrible here. My property taxes are about $550 a year. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Renaissance says, still looking for investors in my new bar, Horn Pub. Taps are always wet and the seats are always hard. That's what I told you. I ain't sitting down if I ever go in that place. Them hard seats, I'm out. It says, the Catering Company, congrats on the business. Mike says, our man sup. Courtney, congratulations, Catering Company. Jack, not at the food trucks yet. I get there about 8 p.m. A lot of folks, they got a dance floor out there. They got a dance floor. Nice. That's nice. I'm going to guess that the Peach Cobbler Factory does not, or the Cobbler Factory don't have a dance floor. And if they did, I probably wouldn't do much dancing. But there is a lot of music in Nashville, so. And my wife makes me, which I don't think she will. The Gear might dance, and it's god awful. It might be on YouTube, but it won't be on mine, and it'll be a fail video. Matthew said, I enjoy your content. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I'm fixing to go over some stuff that I've got coming up. I've ordered a lot of stuff this week. Got sent something from a subscriber. I've got a lot of stuff coming. King of the Creek says, LOL Renaissance. Ed says, that's sounds fun, Jack. It does. I'd love to eat there. If I ever go to Texas, I'm going to meet up with Jack and go to the food trucks. Renaissance says, Roten. And he says, hey, King. Jack says, hey, Renaissance. Throb Nation, can you put my name on that flashlight gear? Just saying. I mean, I can. I can etch it in it. It may not look great. It won't look as good as a Gear Runner does, but if you win it, I can etch it. My writing ain't great either. Renaissance says, hey, Jack. Edge, yo, Rennie, what's up? Renaissance, I drove Wildcat once. It was called a Cougar. Oh, boy. How old was that Cougar? Renaissance says, hey, Edge. King says, any 3X or 4. I did put your order in, King. I did. I told her I wanted a 4X, and she's going to get you one made. It's being made right now. I think yours was one of the ones she was actually making last night when the system went down. Jack said, I got my Malkoff Wildcat today. Good. I hope you like that light. Freddie was talking about how great he liked his, and he said, I'll bring it to you. It has a feature on it that I love. When you twist the head and it goes into low mode, I think every single flashlight should be made that way. I just think everyone. And Jack, did you get the cool tint or did you get the neutral tint? Because I think Freddie got the neutral tint. I usually buy cool tints in my lights. But Freddie is a lot more into flashlights. He's a flashlight connoisseur, and he really likes the color that the neutral tints give. So he got neutral. Cece said any ladies with a scoop neck. With scoop neck? I don't know what scoop neck is. T-shirt. Oh, email me that. I'll forget it. Email me that, gearrunner24 at gmail.com. Justin David made it. Hey, welcome, Justin. Glad you made it, buddy. How is everyone? How are you? Hope you had a good day today. King says, CC, make sure you buy one for Richard Garner. That's right. You might want to buy him 6. Mike says, hey, Justin. And I want y'all to know, I don't know if 21 and 23 is a good price or whatever. I don't make very much on these. Very, very little. I'm making enough just to, basically make it worth my time. And even then, it's really not much. I'm giving y'all the best deal I can. And if I ordered, 400 shirts or something, I could probably get a little bit better deal. But until I kind of see, how many shirts are going to be sold and stuff like that, I don't want to spend a ton of money and be stuck with a lot of shirts or something. So I apologize, but if you buy in bulk, I guess you get a better deal. But I'm really not making anything. After I ship them, I make very, very little. TW says, are the shirts running on the small size? I need a shirt that has plenty of room in the shoulder area. I have a massive shoulder, so my wife always says XXL. How the shirt gets done, I will email you back with my PayPal account, or you can send a check or money order. Any way you want to do it, I'm good with it. So however you want to pay, but don't pay me anything until I get the shirt done, because I'm not exactly sure how long it will take. Hopefully it's quick. She said it would be fairly quick, but some things go beyond, like her dog chewed up a cord or something one day. So, things are sometimes out of control or out of her control. So as soon as the shirt gets done, your shirt gets done, I'll email you back and tell you, however you can decide how you want to pay then. We'll work that out then. But, yes, so I prefer, she has a Hanes shirt, which is what this one is. It's like a athletic cut. I'm with you. I like room in the shoulders. So I told her I wanted Gildan shirts. It's a thicker material. It seems to be a little more durable than this, I feel, and it has more room in it. So whatever size you normally order with a t-shirt, that's what I would go with. I'm an XL now, and it leaves me enough room in my shoulders that I feel comfortable. I'm 6'3" and weigh about 195, 196 pounds. So you can judge that to how big you all are. Cece says, show us the T. Let me keep this moving. Here's the back. That's my new skull. Here's the front. So I got the GR on it now, and then the flag on the side. Flag on the left-hand side. American flag's always supposed to be going that direction. Just got a text message. I don't know who it's from. It didn't show up. It just showed text. Cece says, I read that. Jack says, hey, Justin. David. Ed says, hey, Justin. Justin says, hey, Mike, be careful on the roof. Yes, if you're on a roof, be careful. Justin says, sup, everyone. Renaissance at CC. Scoop neck to show the grand teton. Oh, gosh. King of the Crease, send cash now, get shirt later. Nope. Tell me size, then send cash. I don't want to be in. I'd rather send you the shirt than have your cash. Not saying I don't want the cash to pay for the shirt, but I'd rather you owe me money as me owe you money. I don't like owing individuals. I don't mind owing banks or something like that, but I don't like owing individuals. CC says, of course. Renaissance, CC, nice. Thunder Whisperer, wow, very nice camera gift. I agree. I was just so shocked and happy. I mean, it was such a great gift, and I really, really appreciate it. Courtney says, hi, Justin. Justin says, that's so awesome. Thank you to the anonymous guy. You have the best subs. I really do have the best subs, and I tell people that all the time, whether I'm talking to them at work, whether I'm talking to them on Instagram or here. My subscribers are awesome. I was actually talking to my buddy that has the Wildcat earlier, flashlight, and I was telling him how great all my subscribers are. And I've got some stuff over here I need to open, and I couldn't thank you all so very much. I mean, you all are awesome. Cece says your channel and great content deserves a great camera. Thank you very much. Ed says that's awesome. Nice GoPro. Thank you. Man, I'm behind. I ain't never gonna get this one opened. Justin says, hey Courtney, you feeling bad? She is feeling bad. Throb Nation said, I'd like my shirt large with the sleeves cut off, black in color, thoughtfully pressed and laundered. I can do most of that. Oh man, I can cut the sleeves out of it. And if y'all want the sleeves cut out, or like I said, if you want it shot, just tell me, I'll do it. Kyle, nice gift. Looking forward to more shooting videos. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate it. Hope you've had a great day so far. And there'll be a lot more to go. I love my CZ. I'm actually thinking about sending my CZ off to get an RMR cut done on it and a little bit of work done. It freaks me out to have the frame worked on because the frame is so great the way it is. It feels so good in my hand right now that it freaks me out to think about having any stippling done or something, just in case it changes the geometry just a hair or shortens the length of pull or something. So I may just wind up having the frame done in like a multicam black and left alone, and then having some of the slide work done and maybe doing it just in black. I can't decide, but the CZ is one of the greatest pistols I've actually ever held in my hand. Justin says, hey Kyle, Renaissance, I had extra beef sandwich money laying around. Nice, nice. Matthew says, what kind of work do you do? Me? I'm in the engineering department for John Deere. A1X says, what do you use to film your videos now? I use an iPhone X, and I think it's been doing pretty good so far, but I'm looking so forward to getting the GoPro and learn how to use it, because I think, and I might even buy one of those adapters that fits on your head so you can actually see first shooter experience. I don't know how sick that'll make y'all. I may try one and put it up like a short one, and then if y'all's like, I vomited 3 minutes into the video, we won't do that no more. Kyle says, howdy Justin. Courtney, yes, have some kind of cold sinus thing. I hope you get over that. I use Claritin D for that, 24 hour, and it clears my sinuses right up most time. Throb, the shirt with no sleeves are $45 plus tax. That's right. You make me do extra work, we charge extra. $20, cut them sleeves out. Cece says, thanks Anonymous. Throb Nation, that's an awesome gift gear. The GoPro is a great device. It might even make you a little younger. I was thinking that it's going to be in 4K now, and it's going to make me look my age. Justin, oh man, that sucks. Feel better soon, Courtney. Yes, I really do hope you get to feel better soon. Cece says, LOL Randy. Throb Nation, LOL Jack, that's year's labor rate. I know. So remember, I'm still working, Throbber. You know, your labor rate's a lot less than mine right now. Justin says, Rob, if he looked any younger, he wouldn't be born yet. I don't know about that. I got a lot of white right in here. I can even see it in the camera. Courtney says, thank you, Justin. DeMarcus Jones, I don't know what he said. Apparently it's bad. Thanks for getting that edge. I appreciate it, buddy. Cece says, get well, Courtney. Courtney says, thank you, Cece. Fish says, Brian, make Courtney some chicken soup. That's right. Let her have some chicken soup in the bed. Bush Hog says, waiting on that SIG MPX. I know, I got to do that. I will get to that. I promise you, I swear I will get to that. And if I could take that across state lines, I'd bring it down there and let you see it. I'd bring it down there and let you shoot it if there was a range down there. But maybe. Let me say maybe. I've got to send some paperwork in to the NFA and have to have them approve it and send me back some paperwork to be able to take it across state lines. I'm going to do a video on pistols and SBRs. That's coming up. I ain't done it yet, but I made up my mind. I've been putting it off and thinking about it and putting it off. I'm doing it. There's some pros and cons to both, but SBRs are some trouble sometimes. Renaissance says, hey, fish tornado. Bush says, shooting. CC, be better, makes her some chicken soup. Fishing also says, hey, Renaissance. Thunder said, I'm hoping to get before next weekend. Will be great. I'm going out of town next weekend, going to get a video of myself and my buddy. We're going to have a match. Whoever loses has to buy the first round. Nice. We used to, when I played a lot of golf, it didn't matter if we wasn't playing for nothing. I wouldn't play that good. We'd play for a quarter and I would shoot like 3 under. It was stupid. I mean, it didn't even take much money. Just the fact that I got to take that guy's money, whether it's $3 or not. He wasn't getting my $3. TW says, crap. Mine are $4,000. You sure you only pay $500? It's between $500 and $600. It's not over $600. California has some high taxes. They got some high. My house in California, a house here is probably like $120,000 home, 125. In California, it'd probably be like $350,000 or more. I would like to sell mine for what I could in California. Cece says throb, and she's laughing. It says have fun, Cole. Yeah, I hope you win. I hope you win. I don't know if he's a good golfer, but you're a good golfer, so I have faith in you. Courtney says, don't worry, fish. Edge is taking good care of me. That's good to hear. Justin, you're going to the cobbler factory. The peach cobbler is amazeballs. Yes, that's if my wife may be sick. She's in the bed right now, so I don't know. But if she's feeling okay, we'll probably go tomorrow. Sean says, hope you dance better than your back flip. I hope I dance better than a front flip too, because that wasn't anywhere near better. Good God. My property taxes are $5,400 a year, says Throb Nation. Dude, I'm telling you, Tennessee taxes, cheap. This is probably one of the cheaper states you can live in. Our sales tax is high. It's like 9 3/4% on sales tax, but everything else is cheap. Gas ain't too bad. I mean, it's not as cheap as that guy in Kuwait the other day, but gas ain't bad. Property tax ain't bad. My house payment's nothing, hardly. So, I mean, stuff here really isn't that bad. There just is no beach here. I have a great idea, and I might as well say it on here because I don't have the money to do it. Pigeon Forge is a huge place, and they get a ton of tourists every year. I mean, it's one of the biggest tourist areas in the United States. And I've seen this done, so I know it can be done. If you would build a beach, an indoor beach with a retractable roof, so in the summertime you could retract the roof, have like ocean waves with salt water and sand around it, you would make a fortune. In the wintertime, you could close the roof and still heat it, and people will still go to the beach. As many people that go up there, that's a gold mine. I just don't have the money to do it. So if you have the money to do it and you're watching this live stream, there's your gold mine. People would eat that up. Because Pigeon Forge is basically the beach without a beach. So you would essentially have the mountains and the ocean. Best of both worlds. Mike says, LOL, Sean. Renaissance. I make peach cobbler that will blow your... I hope it doesn't. I don't want to eat I don't want to eat like that. If that happens up there, you won't see me on a live stream for a few months. Courtney, LOL, I thought I was the only one who said amazeballs. I say amazeballs every once in a while. Ed says my taxes are $3,000. Oh my goodness. Where'd I get amaze? Was that on Deadpool? I think that might have been on Deadpool. Kyle says, which country in Ohio are you in, Rob? Or county, sorry, not country, county. Justin, Renaissance. Then I don't want to try it. Me neither. I'm out. And I don't want to sit in them hard seats either and eat it. Thunder Whisper says, Rennie, what was her first name? Throb Nation, Delaware, Kyle. Kyle says, Summit here. Throb Nation retracted. Throb Nation says, hey, CC. Jimmy, hey, Jimmy, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you had a good day today. Thunder says, I know I haven't posted videos in a couple of months. Finally realized that the videos I was making wasn't what I really passionate about, but better videos and content I'm passionate about are coming. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. You make the videos, they will come. A wise man once told me that, Sean. Justin said, hey, Jimmy. Jack says, hey, Jimmy. Renaissance says, Thunder Whisper, Gertrude. Excuse me, sorry. Throb Nation, we're neighbors, Kyle. Throb Nation says, hi, Jimmy. Kyle says, need to start Ohio Thunder meetup, Rob. He ain't going to be in Ohio long. Kyle says, and Thunder meetup. Jack, I got the cool tent Wildcat. That's exactly the one I would get to. Like I said, he's big into flashlights. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm actually gonna sit down with him and just write down a bunch of notes and make a video on flashlight information. He's that smart on flashlights. I'm literally gonna sit down with him one day, just pick his brain, make a lot of notes, figure out how I can condense it in about 10 minutes and make a video. I don't know how many people will watch it, but I think a lot of people would like to know some specific stuff about flashlights. I could be wrong, but I think a lot of EDC people would eat that up. I find it interesting. Justin says $23 a shirt is a steal. Okay, I appreciate that. then we're good to go there. I'm happy with with the whole thing all the way around. Then Thunder says I'll buy one next weekend, buddy. I really appreciate that. Throb Nation says better be soon, Kyle. I'm headed to Texas in a little month. I know it. I can't wait to see Texas. I've never been to Texas, and I may have to make a trip to Texas next year or the year after. I don't. Next year I'm going to Aruba, I know, but nothing else planned. Maybe I'll go to Texas. Texas is a great free state. Was just in McKinney for the fourth seeing the family. Nice, nice. I've never been there. I've always kind of wanted to see Texas, so maybe I'll go there. Maybe I'll meet up with Rob and Jack while I'm there. Meet them both. Thunder says, now are the Throb model sleeveless shirts in stock? They're not in stock, but there can be some sleeveless Throb Nation shirts. They won't say Throb Nation, they'll say Gear Runner. But there can be some sleeveless shirts. Renaissance. As for Renaissance tools, I'll take straight cash now. Tool will come later. King of Crease, where are the Renaissance tool shirts? I know, right? Throb Nation. They're more money TW gear labor rate. DeMarcus, Guns and Trucks would be great channel name if not already taken. Yeah, it would. I never envisioned my channel being a truck channel, but I have a truck video that today passed 96,000 views. That is a lot of views in 2 months. It will be actually, I didn't realize I shot this video on the 22nd. So on my birthday, that video will turn 2 months old and it'll probably be around 98 or 99,000 views. I'm averaging around 1,000 to 1,500 views on that video every day, and I've done that since about the day it went up. Renaissance King 1 comes with each tool. Thunder Whisperer, his sweatshop is out in the back 40. Yeah, it's way back there, sweatshop. Sean, new window decals coming. Yes, they're supposed to be coming too. Everybody that's got a window decal, I'll send you a new one just to get the old one off and get the new one up. So those will be coming. The window decals may be just slightly a little bit bigger. She's kind of having a problem with some of the small ones on the nose because the nose is kind of small and the same size I had. So they may be a little bit bigger, but the price isn't going up for me. So whenever I do start selling them, the price won't go up on them either. So, but they probably will be just a tad bit bigger decal. Dan says, hey guys, what's up? Hey Dan, how are you? Hope you had a good day today. Renaissance, I have so much to teach gear. I know, right? I know. Mike, hey Mr. Mopar. Jack says, hey Dan, Throb Nation gear doesn't sweat, he perspires. I don't perspire. The sweat's afraid to roll down my face. Or maybe I'm so ugly it rolls back. I don't know. Dan says, so Remy, what do you have to teach gear? I know, probably a lot. Courtney says, hi Mr. Mopar. Says, Mr. Mopar, what's up? Oh, collections. Yeah, send money first, get shirt later. Yeah. Well, I look at it like this. If you order a shirt and for some odd reason you don't pay for it or don't take it, that's one more I got in stock, and the next person that's ordered that size will just get it sooner. Dan says, well, guys, I might be switching phone companies. I'm currently with T-Mobile. Feel I'm paying too much, so I'm thinking about getting a Cricket. That thing's gonna chirp in your ear, man. You'll never be able to hear nobody say nothing. Throb Nation, hey, you Mr. Mopar man. Sup? Dan says, that's right, gear. Your content even better with Throb Nations, LOL. Kyle, channels like this are great. Love to see it grow, but like when they are smaller, as the interaction is best for subscribers. I like it like this, you know. Of course, I want my channel to grow. I'd like to do this for a living, I ain't gonna lie, but that's a long time from now if it ever happens. But I was on a live stream one time with Demolition Ranch. You couldn't even read the comments. I mean, it'd be nice to have that many subscribers, and I'm sure he's raking in the money and stuff. But the interaction we have here, and I get to answer each and every single question and interact with you guys, I like that a whole lot better. I put in a comment, when I seen how fast it went through, I was like, this is awful. And I wasn't on there very long. But, it's a double-edged sword. You've got success, you've got money coming in, and you can do it full-time and all this stuff, but you do lose the one-on-one camaraderie that you have when you're a smaller channel. And if that ever happens, which I kind of doubt I'll ever get, there's no way I'll ever have as million of subscribers as he's got. But even if you get 100, 200,000, I will definitely miss that, and I will never forget you guys ever. I got a lot of your cell phone numbers and stuff like that, but I don't think I'll ever get there. I mean, I think I'm growing fairly fast, and you never know what'll happen in 5 or 10 years. But those guys have something that's special. I mean, he does. He's so funny and stuff. I mean, he's got a good channel. Thunder Whisperer, is he out of focus anymore? Me? Am I out of focus? King of Crease. Oh boy, there is some cows back there now. Look at them. Look at them cows. Thought Nation short. Shot a vid for you today, Gear. Went to the range yesterday. Be up tomorrow. Nice. Can't wait to see that. I've got to catch up on the last two. I'll do that after this. I'll go inside. Pam's in the bed, so I'll go inside and catch up on those videos. Renaissance says you can get reception with a cricket. Join the Renaissance Cell Company. I call it 210 cans and a string. Justin says, the athletic cut Haynes shows your guns more than the extra large, though. If y'all would rather have the Haynes, tell me that too. She's got more Haynes than she does the other one. She's having a hard time getting the Gildans. I just prefer the Gildan. That's also an option if you prefer the Haynes, which has a more athletic cut. Put that in an email too. That's just whatever you prefer. You know, it's personal opinion. Where I carry a firearm, the shirt, the Gildans are a little bit baggier. It's easier for me to conceal and not print. And it's a little baggier through the shoulders. King of Crease is laughing. Ed says, I agree with Kyle. Justin, awesome. Rob. Jay, I have the CZ P01 and it's fantastic. That is a great gun. I've held one. I've never shot one. I also have a P07 that I don't think you all have seen yet. So I did shoot a video the other day. I've shot a couple. Scott made a suggestion about shooting my top 5 favorite handguns. I did that. Also, top 5 favorite rifles. I also did that. Those will be coming up next week. The way I'm going to probably do this from here on out is I will do an official review of the pistol. Then I will also do a shooting video. There'll be 2 videos on each firearm. Not saying there won't be more videos of that firearm, but you will at least get 2 videos out of each firearm. Throb Nation is it's a 3-generation vid. My dad and Josie. I bet Josie outshot you both. They say women shoot better than men. Has Josie ever shot, or is that her first time? Renaissance, John Deere sells choo-choo trains. Cool. Actually, I think we do have some of those in store. Thunder Whisperer, I better stop drinking the White Russians for tonight then. I see why I was out of focus. Edge says, nice throb. Sounds like fun time. Courtney said, the White Russians are yummy. Mr. Mopar, LMAO Rob. He's laughing his arse off, as Rob would say. Kyle, John Deere Engineering Department sounds fun. I'm an ME. Yep, I'm an ME tech. That's what I do. I'm manufacturing engineering tech. Renaissance, Dan makes friends wherever he goes. Are you for hire? I have a mother-in-law's birthday coming up soon. King of Crease, Elmo Renaissance, Throb. I'm Bulletproof Tim. Dan is my friend, our friend. Ed says, nice Rennie. Mr. Mopar, oh dear good. No, Rennie, I don't do well with mother-in-laws. They give me the creeps. Mine definitely would. Justin, I know you've said before why you don't appendix carry. Can you explain again? Is it really less safe? All right, there's a few reasons. One of the 4 safety rules of fire, or one of the 4 rules of firearm safety says never point your muzzle at anything you're not willing to destroy. I do not feel like that rule was wrote with any kind of exceptions. And when you appendix carry, you most definitely point that at something you do not want to destroy. Whether or not it's what you're thinking about, your femoral artery runs right down through the side of your leg. And the story I'm about to tell you is a true story. My cousin is a law enforcement officer, and one of his good friends, who is very safe with firearms, was in his driveway, had an accidental discharge, and it shot himself in the femoral. He bled out in seconds, and his wife found him in the driveway, and he had passed away. I carry a tourniquet with me everywhere I go, and I'm still not sure if you got hit in the femoral just right that I could even stop the bleeding, because the way that thing is so tight. Depends on where you got shot at and where it pulled up to. Depends on if you can get the bleeding stopped in time. And to me, I don't think Jeff Cooper would have carried appendix today. He's the one that wrote the 4 rules of firearm safety, and I don't think he would have carried that way. I'm not saying nobody don't carry that way. If that's the way you want to do, but in my opinion, it's just not safe. I used to carry that way after my cousin's buddy passed away, and I got to thinking about it. Your shirt can get caught in the trigger guard and can fire that weapon. So just one little missed thought. I know you think, I'm always going to be safe, but just one little lapse in memory could cost you your life, and it's just not worth it. It was quicker to draw the firearm that way, but I don't think it was quick enough to matter to make that big a difference. I know seconds count when you're talking about that, but you're talking about milliseconds. I mean, you got professional shooters that can draw from a 4 o'clock like Jerry Michalak that can just do it faster than anybody can carry appendix. So, if you train hard enough, you can probably make up that time. Renaissance says, perfect, Dan, you're hired. Dan says, Remy, I'm hired and fired at the same time. Thought Nation, another job for Dan. There's a mosquito flying around. Dan says, no, thank you. This one job I will gladly turn down. So sorry, Remy, I officially resign my position. Courtney, Justin, I think he said he knew someone that shot himself with an appendix carry. Yep, that's what it was, and he passed away. TW 10.1 sales tax here. They're raping us here. Yep. California is rough all the way around, man. Gun laws, taxes, land taxes, housing prices. Florida taxes are high. Florida taxes are high, but they're a lot higher if you don't live there. I can't afford to buy a condo, and right now I'm not buying a condo anyway. But when I do decide to buy a condo at the beach to retire to and rent out and stuff like that to help pay for it, it can't be in Florida because Florida taxes on a non-resident is ridiculous. Jimmy, you voice sound like a country singer. Hey, I appreciate that. Before I had my surgery, they thought I had cancer and they cut my throat and went in and biopsied my lung to make sure I didn't have cancer. I did sing a little bit, but since then, there's been scar tissue grew up and got into my vocal cords, and I stay hoarse a lot and I can't really sing anymore. Tim, there you go, Throb. Make it happen. Renaissance, this is a job you can't refuse, Dan. See you there. Fish says Florida's a lot cheaper than Bristol, Pennsylvania. I guarantee you that. Pennsylvania's high. Justin says, would you trade your Tundra for a beach? Heck yeah, all day long. My Tundra will eventually wear out. It may take 500,000 miles to do it, but a beach will never wear out. Plus, I could throw a hotel up on the beach and make some more money. Buy another Tundra. Mike says I would trade a Tundra for a beach. I would trade 4 Tundras for a beach. No, I wouldn't, because if I had 4 Tundras, I would have had enough in it to probably go buy a condo at the beach. So I can't say that. Justin Hall, Mike, you don't have one. King of the Creek says New Jersey lowered their sales tax from 7% to 6.62 this year. Wonder why they did that. I've never really seen a place lower their taxes. As they did King of the Crease, but they raised everything else. That's why they did it. Scott says, well, happy birthday, Andy. Hard to keep up during supper time. I can't remember your birth date. My birthday is Sunday, and thank you very much, Scott. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Eddie says, hey, gear. Mike says, Eddie. And I didn't know if I told you all this, but the GoPro was a birthday gift. Ed says hello, and I appreciate that again to the anonymous subscriber. Tim says, Billy Bob's Fish. Hey, Eddie. Tim is amazing. Well, you got that, man. I'm going to start writing that. Tim is amazing. I'm going to start writing like Gear Runner is amazing. That's smart. I like it. Eddie says, hey, Mike Roden. Eddie says, hello, Edge. Thunder Whisperer, do you what brand name the shirts are? Yeah, one of them is Hanes. The tighter one's Hanes, and the other one is Gildan. I prefer the Gildan. It's a little thicker and it's a little baggier. Now my nose is starting to itch again. I don't know why. Renaissance, here's my flashlight tutorial. Flip on switch, aim where light is needed. When done, turn off switch. You're welcome. Nice. Maybe I'll incorporate that into my review next time. Throw it off turn on switch, throw it off house, walk down, pick it up, show it still works, turn off switch. Eddie, nope, at Justin David, had to make it back for Thursday live stream. Eddie says, hey, Fish. Renaissance says, yo, Eddie. Sean says, I can't imagine robbing a cowboy hat. I'd like to see it. Eddie, yo, Ren Man, King, hey, Eddie. Scott, take care. Courtney, you should be fine. Miserable being sick in the summer. Very true. Courtney says, Rennie, The mysteries of life are now solved. Thank you. I know it, right? Eddie says, hey, King, Renaissance, Courtney, no problem. Courtney, thank you, Sean, Scott, sorry. Kyle, looks like a wild steak walked into the background. I know, right? Bush says, there's a black cow now fooling you. I know, now fooling. No fooling. Sorry, I'll get that out here in a minute. I am so far behind, apparently. Hey, Eddie, Renaissance. I didn't think there were wild animals in Tennessee. Don't they kill anything that moves on 4 legs and has wings? No, we really don't. We're not quite that bad. Sergio, Jaeger streams are almost like demos. Props, but hard to interact. It is hard to interact, and I like interacting with you guys, and that's why I do it like this. And anytime I get, something open, I like to open on the live stream so everybody can see it, and you get to see my reaction and everything. Thunder says, Dan, like Mikey, let Mikey try it. That's right. I remember that commercial. Throb Nation, no cowboy hat for me, Sean, and no duck bill either. You need the duck bill. Everybody needs a duck bill. People comment on that now, and I don't know if it's just people that's been watching your streams and don't say anything, but I get a lot of comments about my bent bill now on just like normal videos. TW says, look, dinner's walking by. I know. Kyle said, no Renaissance, or nice Renaissance. Renaissance. I'm waiting for semi-automatic to go off and see that heifer turned into ground beef. Nope, that's my neighbors. Sergio, I'm a Gildan man myself. Me too. Eddie, hey Throb, what is the final date for the move? I think he said 5/3. TW, do you, the Fruit of the Loom? That's what that one is, and it's okay. It stretches a little more and stuff. It's more given. It's just tighter on the shoulders. Justin, hey Sergio, Throb Nation, I vote Hanes to show off my budding side abs. I like it. Around here we call them love handles. Kyle, need to get a Sphinx SDP con. I do. I've only touched one of those once. I picked one up, and if I keep doing this, it's because my wrist is itching. I got bit. I picked one of those up at a gun shop one time, and I really liked it. But I need to get my hands on one to review. Renaissance, are there landmines in the field? I hear they're legal in Tennessee and America. Yeah, we put all kinds of landmines back there. The cows just know where they're at and they walk around them, but anybody else comes through there, oh, it's a bad day. It's kind of fun to watch, when a bunch of like tourists come through there. We just sit outside on the balcony and, throw a couple back and we're like, watch him. I'm just kidding. We don't have anything like that, and no tourists ever come through that field. Mike, mines, mines. Throb Nation, 1st or 2nd week of September to Texas, Eddie. Eddie's just around the corner. Mike, better work on y'all, Throb, on your y'all, Throb. That's right. Got to get that y'all right, Throb. Josie shoots a couple times per year. She's pretty good. Nice. Jay, got to go gear. Have a good one. See you later. Thanks, Jay, for stopping by. Appreciate it. You have a great night and a great weekend. Renaissance Retracted. Mike says, see you, Jay. Courtney, bye, Jay. Can you increase LOL Renaissance? Throb Nation, it's Eddie. We're out of the house at 03. Fishing Auto says beef sandwiches. Throb Nation, bye, Jay. Jay says, bye, everyone. Renaissance. I guess a cop came along and asked the cow to move along. Supplies, Courtney. Eddie says, dear Lord, no more cold winters. I know, man, it'd be nice not to have a cold winter. Throb Nation, I'll need a southern draw lessons from Gear and Mike. That's right, you got to have that. Renaissance, wrong beef fish. King of Crease, Richard Garner lives behind Gear. There ain't nobody lives behind Gear except over that hill. And over the hill actually is the Ban Perry's house. True statement. Ban Perry is from my hometown, and they live over and Kimberly lives over that hill. Her parents don't, and her brothers don't, but Kimberly and her ex-husband now bought a house right over that hill, right across the road. Over that hill is a road, and right across the road is, I think they bought 100 acres or something. Throb Nation, can't wait for that, Eddie. Eddie says, South Texas. Rob says, yep. Sergio, best explanation not to carry appendix. And that's truly why I do it. I mean, if you strictly go by the 4 rules of firearm safety, it's in there. You shouldn't do it. Fish is laughing at King. Eddie says, we can meet up not far from us. Eddie, hot summers. True. Sean, later gear. Me and Linda rolling into Asheville. Have a great night, everyone. Hey, thanks for inviting me last night. Sean and Linda had a great time. Y'all have a great weekend in Asheville, and we'll see you next time. Justin, oh man, that's a great reason not appendix carry. That's terrible about your cousin's friend. I agree. I didn't know him personally, But my cousin, he was pretty close with my cousin. Renaissance, ha 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 ha, he is in that cow. Thunder Whisper, you're frozen. Am I still frozen? Mike says, see you, Sean. Kyle says, would like to see some weapon light videos. Enforce APLC died on me today. Oh man, I hate that. My APLC, boom, gun porn, has actually been doing pretty good. My cousin, that was the officer I was telling you about, had a full-size APL that died on him like twice. I've heard bad things about Enforce, but mine's been 100% so far. Probably die tonight. Probably need it and it'll go dead. But I've also got the TLR7. I really like that light, but they're having some issues with some holsters. This holster right here is actually for the TLR7, and it doesn't fit in there very well. That's actually one of the holsters that go in my truck. It doesn't have the ball on it to lock down, but this ain't a carry holster. It's one I mount in the safe, and I don't know if I can carry the TLR7 in that because it's so tight. Renaissance, not even a used condom. Used condoms should be affordable. That's right, they should be very affordable. Almost giveaways. Dan made it back. Justin, gears have good resale values. I hope not. Oh, Scott, got to go gear, and everyone have a great rest of the evening. You have a great weekend, Scott. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time, buddy. My nose is itching off. I'm sorry. Mike, hey again, Dan. Eddie says, hey, Dan. Justin says, have a great night, Scott. Mike, see you, Scott. Renaissance, Solder Home. Edge, see you, Scott. Dan, hey, Edge and Mike, or Eddie and Mike. Dan says, Renaissance, later, Scott. King of the Crease, later, everyone. Got to go. Have a good night, King. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time, buddy. Have a good weekend. Mike says, see you, King of the Crease. Dan says, hey, see you, Scott. Justin, have a great night, King. Eddie says, see you, King. Renaissance says, later, King. Dan says, King of the Crease, have a good night. Courtney says, good night, Scott. Ed says, see you, King. Thunder Whisper says, do we need to specify the brand we'd want to then? Both are in a double XL. Yes, I would. Some people might prefer the athletic fit more. So if you prefer that, put that in the email, and I will definitely make sure you get the one that you would prefer. Dan says, streaker. Hope not. Throb Nation, see you, King. If it is, I hope he's way out there and not right here. Throb says, bye, Scott. Bush Hog, gotta go. You'll have a good weekend. Have a good weekend too, buddy, and I'll give you a holler when I get down there. Throb Nation, see you, Bush. Mike says, see you, Bush. Renaissance, your neighbor has pet cow. What's his name? Patty Burger? Nailed it. All week tip. That's right, Patty Burger. They probably do name them. I don't know. Dustin, have a good night, Bush Hog. Ed says, see you, Bush. Have a nice night. Courtney says, bye, Bush. Mike says, LOL supplies. Dan says, later, Bush. Dan says, cool. Renaissance, like a Brazilian wax, bye, Bush. Oh, my God. Ren, Dan's laughing at Ren. Justin, if I die young, she lives there. Yes, she does. I mean, literally, I could walk to it. No, she's probably not home right now. They're probably out touring or something. But yeah, one of my good buddies and his wife actually used to work for him, but they don't anymore. But yeah, she just lives over the hill. I think they're actually building a big house. There was a big house on that land when they bought it, but I think they're building one, and I don't know what they're going to do with the other one. Maybe let her brother have it. I don't know. Dan says, yep, Renaissance, if I had royalties on that joke, I'd be rich. Justin, you carry all the time except when you're sleeping or in the shower. I actually have one under my pillow. I actually have this under my pillow just like this beside me when I'm sleeping. Because, you know, if somebody breaks in your house and you're a heavy sleeper, you may not have time to go get that. When I'm in the shower, I do not. I count on my wife to protect us. Throb Nation says, got a bolt. Boxers are calling my name. See you later. Have a good night, Rob. Appreciate you stopping by. Renaissance says, everyone get down. He has a gun. I know, right? Mike says, later, Throb. Courtney says, bye, Throbber. Ed says, see you, Throbber. Renaissance, yo, cuz. Not cool around an AC residence. Oh, boy. Dan says, later, Throb. Jack says, open the boxes. I do got to open the boxes. One of them I'm going to show you I ordered. I ordered this. This is videos to come. I'm going to try to post these while I'm actually in Florida, but I did buy all the exterior lights for my Tundra, except the turn signals, because you got to do something crazy on turn signals. And I was like, I'm not gonna fool my computer. So I do have the fog lights here. I think this is the reverse light. It is, it's red, or the brake light, third brake light, tag lights, backup lights, and also the cargo lights. So I have everything on the outside in that box, and a subscriber sent me this. And if you'll notice, there was something missing in that box, and it's supposed to be in this box. Mini Freak, sent to me by Jack. So if you look in here, yes, it come with the new cups, the little adapters, and in this is LED GTR headlights. Had a subscriber send me the LED Gen 3 GTR headlights for my Tundra, and I greatly appreciate that. I've not seen him on here tonight. That don't mean he's not watching, but that is what is in here. It says, Gear Runner, enjoy these bulbs. I only had them installed a few days, so they are basically brand spanking new. One extra bulb. Doug, send me an email, let me know you have them, and he gave me his email address. He did actually even have an extra bulb. So I actually have 3 bulbs of these lights. He had changed his over to the 2018 bulbs, and he told me I could have his that he'd only had in just a very few days, and that is very awesome, and I appreciate that. Videos to come of me installing every one of these on my truck, and then I'll put those up. I'm going to do a video of each one, so the video is not like 30 minutes long. They may only be like 4 or 5 minutes long, or 8 minutes long, depending on how hard it is. Some of them, like the headlights, may be a little longer, but there'll be several videos on these to come up, and that's probably what I'll post while I'm at the beach, to tell you the truth about it. At least that's my plan right now. Let me see where I was at. Hope I can get caught back up. Okay. Renaissance says, later Throb, good luck with the skinny jeans. Ed says, I agree, Jack. You should open the boxes. I was just trying to get caught up. I was reading real fast so I could open these. Also, a few more channel updates while I'm at it. I've ordered a few triggers. I ordered a trigger for the CZ-P10C. I think it's called the Theta trigger. It's a flat face aluminum trigger, where this one has a plastic trigger, and it's supposed to reduce pre-travel and reset. We will be installing that and shooting it. I ordered an Apex trigger today for my M&P 2.0. We'll be installing that and shooting that. I also ordered a trigger gauge, I think it was a Lyman digital trigger pull gauge, so we can see if these actually reduce the trigger pull as well. I know the Apex one should, but I'm not sure. I ordered a headlamp that's coming in. I'm going to do a review of that. Man, it seems like there's something else I've ordered. So I've got several things coming in to do with guns. I'm going to show y'all kind of how to change the sights on a CZ. I've not got the sights in yet or decided how I'm going to do that, but I did think about something that some people might not have thought of, and they might have this tool just like I do. So if you do, video coming up to show you how to, if you do have a tool to do that with, how to change those out. So I've got a lot, and I'm thinking there's some more stuff coming too. 1 or 2 more things are coming. I've got a mag well coming for a Glock. I've got one of the Magpul mag wells for a Glock 19 coming. We'll do an install on that and kind of go over how that feels. Maybe shoot it as well. So there's several things coming to the channel that'll be coming in the next week or so. It may not be next week's video because I've got some video already shot, but in the upcoming weeks you'll see all this stuff come up. Let's see here. Just said, when you're going to Florida, got 2 weeks. Sergio says, I'm not. I got a sure. Sergio says, I got to go. Sorry. Have a great night, Sergio. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it, buddy. Have a great weekend. Mike says, see you, Sergio. Jack says, for the latecomers, Olight's having a sale of up to 40% off selected lights and gun lights on July 27th through the 30th. That will also be something coming to the channel. I will probably buy one of their small lights. I don't think it's called the Valkyrie. I forget what that small light's called, but I will be buying one of them and testing it as well. That would be a good budget light. I know I've had some people ask me about some budget pistol lights, and if that passes the test okay, that would probably be a good budget light if I was guessing. How did a mosquito bite me through my socks? Renaissance, does the gun light go pew pew? No, it goes whoa, whoa. It's got that many lumens. It's like a lightsaber. TW says, so you're most vulnerable when you're showering. So half the day then. I know, right? Oh, I know it seems like I shower a lot, but I actually take like one a day at night. I don't even take them in the morning. I don't get up early enough. I already get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to get up any earlier. So I take one shower a day. It just happens that it falls right in the middle of somebody's live stream all the time. Renaissance says later, Sergio just says your showers must be short. Yeah, I don't have much to shower. Edge, that third brake light you have to remove the headliner. Not on mine. No, the ones like you have, you do, but on the generation of my truck, you do not. I watched a video on at Headlight Revolution, and they said your model you do, but on my model, you just take that back cover off. Dan says later, Sergio. Justin says you have to remove the headliner, not on the 14s and up. 14 and back, you did have to. Courtney says not Sergio. Ed says I have a video to how to put in HID headlights. I may have to watch that. I think actually yours is a different model. I have to take half the front end of mine off. It showed I had to take the grill off. I'm gonna look at that. I don't know if I do or not, but I may have to take the grill off to put in headlights. I'm gonna do it, and the reason I didn't go with the turn signal ones is because you had to put some kind of resistor or something on 2 wires, and the thing gets like 300, 350 degrees, and it tricks your computer into making it blink normal. Because if you don't do it, it blinks fast, like you got a bulb out. And I was like, that just seems like you're asking for some kind of electronic gremlin somewhere to pop up, and I'm not doing that. If it ain't just a plug and play thing and I got to trick my computer, I'm sorry. It's just staying the other bulb, the halogen bulb. I'm not doing that. Incandescent bulb. I'm not doing something like that. I don't feel comfortable. I feel comfortable doing it. I don't feel comfortable with what it might do to my truck later on down the road, 10 years or 5 years or 3 years. I done had that in F-150, and I hadn't buy a Tundra for that. Let's see here. Just says that's awesome. The lights will look great. I hope so. I'm gonna do before and after pictures too. I may try to get some of those tonight. It's not dark enough yet. That's the only bad thing I hate about summer. You know, if you're doing a flashlight review or a headlight review or something like that, it don't get dark till like 10:30. Now, I don't like the dark. I prefer it to stay light. But when you're doing flashlight reviews and headlight reviews and stuff, you need some dark. So, I've had 2 Strike Forces today. That's what's in this. Maybe I'll drink another one and stay up till like midnight and go do some pictures of before pictures of the headlights. Mike says, very enlightening. I think it will be. Those headlights are supposed to be 6 times brighter than your factory headlights on low, and like 2 times brighter, 2 or 3 times brighter on high. Renaissance says, I can tell the Tour de France is going on. There's an abundant amount of overweight, middle-aged men in spandex driving 10 speeds in the middle of my road. Give it a break, guys. Oh my gosh, we got that here too. Courtney says, can I get an update on the long-lost Z? I still ain't got any of that money back yet. If I wind up selling the Xterra, which is running all right now, maybe. Next year I'll probably start saving up for it again. I ain't gonna lie. You know, depending on how YouTube monetization picks up, I may start putting some of that back too. But the Z's gonna be a little while. When I lost the $4,000, $4,500 I already had saved up for it, that hurt a little bit, and it was kind of a little bit discouraging. So I've not really been saving for the Z just because the discouragement that came along with having to sink that back into something that wasn't my fault. Edge says, yeah, Justin, the headliner inside is where the bulb goes. I am not sure if it's for the newer models. That's why I didn't do it in my truck. It's not for the newer models, just the older models. And I say older, it's 14 and back. It's not older. 13 models aren't old, but it's for anything model year 13 and back. Just says Apex trigger, best trigger ever. I really like the Agency Arms trigger. I've got to plug up my phone. The agency arms trigger on the Glocks. That is one of my favorite triggers for Glock. Sorry if it's vibrating. But I found a new trigger, and I forget who made it, and I may wind up getting one of them because I still got a Glock 17 that doesn't have an aftermarket trigger in it, and that trigger did look good. TW, are you serious? Edge? Move the headliner? Jesus, is it worth it? No. If it took a headliner removal to put that third one in, I wouldn't do it. Justin, are you keeping the Xterra? As of right now, yes. It does still have just a little bit of a hesitation with the air conditioner on when it's idling. Not in park, just if you're holding the brake. But I think I can do like, new plug wires and stuff like that, and it'll probably fix that. So right now, somebody just super chatted $15, it looks like. Ed said, I don't think it's worth it. Don't know if the change for new ones. They did change it to new ones. Edge, you should be able to reach the bulbs for the headlights, but you might have to pull the battery. I'd pull the battery other than taking the front end of the truck off. That's crazy. Dan says, later y'all, have a great weekend. Hey, you have a good weekend too, Dan. I appreciate you being here, buddy. Jack says, bye, Dan. Mike says, see you, Dan. Have a good one. Renaissance later, Dan. Justin says, have a great night, Dan. Courtney says, bye, Dan. And Justin gave me $15. Here's a start to getting the Z. Thank you, Justin. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I tell you what, I'll put that towards the Z. But thank you. You didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. And I've got your shirt on. Making America Great since 1978. Hope you've seen that. And we was wondering where he's at. We was talking about you earlier, wondering where he's at. And I told him that you said you didn't think he was going to be able to make it. But since I've been on 82 minutes, I guess this is my longest live stream ever. I guess it was time enough for you to get back. I've had a lot to talk about. I ain't going to lie. Maybe y'all thought I've been rambling, but I've had a lot to say. Courtney, I'm sorry to hear about the Z, but I understand life gets in the way. It does. And it wasn't my fault that life got in the way. That's the bad part. Mike says, the Rouser's here. Mike, have a good one, Jack. Fish says, later, Jack. Jack says, Justin, you're here. I'm leaving. Glad I got to say hello. Jack, you have a great night. Thanks for being here, buddy. I really appreciate it. And you have a great weekend. Thunder Whisper says, very nice, TR. Renaissance later, Jack. Edge, okay, have a nice night, Jack. Thanks. See you Sunday. Trouser, been here a while. On the other account, Jack. Good to see you, buddy. Courtney says, good to see you, Jack. Chronicles AJ, what's up? How are you doing, AJ? Hope you're having a great night, and I hope you have a great weekend. Welcome to the live stream. Renaissance says, yo, AJ. Trouser, awesome shirt. It shows your muscles. I ain't got any muscles. I ran a lot, so, you don't have muscles when you do that. You just lose all your fat, and it just shows off your bones. Courtney says, LOL. I knew it was you, J. David. That is one of your original names. I did not know that. I'm sure I might have known that, but I didn't realize that. It didn't click. I'm used to Trouser or Rouser. And he says, hey, AJ. Chronicles says, Renaissance, yo. Thunder Whisper, gotta go all. Need to feed the beast. Have a great night, TW. Hope you have a great weekend, and you have a good one. We'll see you next time. AJ says, Trouser Rouser, what's up, buddy? Mike says, see you, TW. Renaissance, Tundra. That what you call it? Mine is Thor. Ed says, see you, TW. Trouser says, you got more muscles than Rob. Maybe you just can't see Rob. Rob's got more other stuff than I got, so maybe he just keeps his covered up. He built a shed type thing. Oh, man. All right. Trouser says, great stream night. I appreciate it, man. I'm caught up. Been on here 84 minutes and 30 seconds now. This is officially the longest stream I've ever been on of myself. Trouser says, never, LOL. And Courtney says, LOL Edge. Thank you all for being here. Renaissance says, Just D. Thank you all for wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you, to that anonymous person. I know who you are, but thank you very much. I appreciate everybody and everything you've done. Thank you, Justin, for the super chat. Ed says 2 hours left. Not quite. Mike says you have a great birthday, buddy. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. Trouser says you have a great birthday. Thank you, Justin. Hope you all have a great weekend. Hope you have good weather. Enjoy the rest of the night. So just a heads up, you know, I'm going to the beach here in a few weeks. I'm gonna try to do the light videos so I can post them while I'm down there. I will try to do a live stream, at least one while I'm there. I don't know how long it will be, but one evening I'll probably go down to the beach, and it might even be the Sunday. I get down on Saturday. I might just go ahead and not Sunday, it's Edge's Day. Maybe Tuesday. Rob does his on Mondays. Maybe Tuesday I'll do a live stream. You probably won't get one Friday that week. Just guessing. Friday's getting close to the time I leave, so, you know, I try to relax a lot of times right before I leave because I got a 9.5 hour drive home. So the last couple of days I just kind of kicked back. But I just kind of want to give you a heads up of what you can expect from me on that week. And then 3 weeks later, I go back to Florida again for a week, and it'll be kind of the same thing. I'll probably shoot some videos before I go. So that's kind of what you can expect those 2 weeks. Yet again, let me get caught up on the comments. Mike says, night, y'all have a great weekend. Renaissance says, later Roten. Edge says, happy birthday and see you Sunday. Thank you, Edge. I appreciate it. Like I said, y'all have a great night. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.